Right, I want to go in this door. Where does this door go? Ooh, library. I like libraries. Whoa, shit. That was scouting mode. Actually, you know what? No. Shoot that. You go and stand about here. You... Oh, hello. Melee time. You... Endurance-y thing. You two, shoot that. Except right now, I actually want you to hit those. Oh, can we hit all three? Not quite.
Following your lead.
Whoa, 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 no! Stop that. Yay for misclicking.
Hey. Yes?
Right, let's get you guys into ranged attacks again. And in fact, you... Oh, you can't quite cast the spell. Curses.
What?
What's that saying? Spiders have taken up residence in the empty shelves. Good for the spiders. Nothing else? Aww. Disappointed. What's that? This map shows the Deerwood's old colonial borders. A settlement called Near Dunrid is marked at the place at present. Something Bay. It's the main city, I forget what it's called. I thought you were going to say you were going to go and have some beef there, Gaja. That would have been funnier. Alright, let's go upstairs. Bedroom. It feels as if cobwebs are the only things holding this rickety old mess together. Something made a nest out of this old straw and mattress ticking. Nothing else? Disappointed. Oh, right, yes, you get experience for exploring, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I totally heard a yes as well. Been there. Need to go this way now. And down the stairs into the depths of Cardnoa. I really like the big dungeon at the bottom of this place, actually. It's really cool. You can change the portraits of your main character and adventurers, something and something something. The silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Oh, hello. More spiders. I think it's going to be hack and slash time. Don't go so far forwards then, guys. Stay back. Okay. Let's have you come forwards. What AoEs do we have? Except for the usual. We'll start out with the usual. Possible. Let's have you two aim, or you three aim for that. I'm going to shoot it with flying magic-y things. Squish. Marvellous. Right, Durant, let's have you ranged.
You're not getting through me.
Okay. That was a little bit easy considering it broke up the battle there, but alright.
That's it.
It's going to happen again. Guys aren't aggroing on us.
Of course.
We're in fast mode. Why are we moving so fast?
Oh,
I know why we're moving so fast, of course. It's because we have magic-y chanty thing. Can I use any of these here? Oh, it says down there how many you got. I need 3. Okay, cool. Let's have you run forward, see if we can actually continue fighting. Yeah, we got the 3. You, cast. Skeletons! Right there.
Yes?
Boom! We got some friends. You cast that there. Okay, we're crossing over now. No matter. Oh, hang on. Don't cast there. Don't cast there. There we go. Easy! Boom. Oh, ow. New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I'll go and talk to him in a minute. Fighter tanks are useful, Breeze. I had very seriously considered doing the same thing. I just like magic more. And my last character was a paladin who was built to be a tank, but fighters are just generally better tanks than paladins are. Paladins have the extra utility because they can heal and do magic, but fighters, like pure fighters, just sword and board, they are very, very tough because their special abilities are a bit more suited to tanking. Paladins have that versatility and tend to do more damage. Like some of their auras and smites and stuff are very hitty. Just kind of exploring, so I'm kind of hoping that we can see some stuff while we're perceptioning out here. Edda has a trucker hat. It's got a male coif. No hidden stuff. Disappointed! Ooh, you know what I should be doing? I should be casting that. Let's get your health up a bit, shall we?
Laying low.
Did we go in that room? I don't think we went in that room. Let's go fast mode. This is getting a bit slow. Alright. A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through to the ducal and eddery insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters, and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side.
The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out, or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
This is a good, lively chat, Tuna. That's the way I like it. It's way better when the chat is lively. It's also distracting, but that's a good thing. Alright, let's go and have a look around.
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry, everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The riiiiight had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The ragged stripes of paint on his face twist as he laughs. You might not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead grey tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approach the riiiiight, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt that you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
He reaches towards your cheek, but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as the tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Ooh, lockpicking!
What?
Durance, go do your
I
thing.
can do that. That's settled.
Yay! The cleric's my best lockpicker. Oh, hello. Ah, it's Merwald.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once, he stops, shaking, a sudden calmness forming over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks at you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit!
I'm a watcher. I met a woman in Gilded Vale who thought she could help me.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, spluttering argument facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken on a confident stance, and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's, a new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald. Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison. Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect.
I was told I'm a watcher, and you can tell me about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down as himself once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. I was accosted by spirits on the way here. What do they want?
No! No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
He covers his mouth with his hand, his breaths convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Aelith's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now. So what is happening? Basically, Merwald is a watcher like I am, and he's absorbed all of the souls from all the people around. So he's basically got split personality. And we're talking to the various personalities at the moment.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayor Wald has lost control. Meowald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meowald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meowald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories of previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Meowald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Why do these past lives still
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Meowald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
War of Tree of... Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War, and the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of Adirian colonization, fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glanfathans, you see, but that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Melwood's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Melwood cringes himself again. Watching something he can't see, shaking his head over and over. He wails, obviously. His soul is his soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than to live in weakness. Go on.
The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was what his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Burning his own, and why not? If they'd been wicked in the end of their punishment. He is of weak mind and soul. To see him cower before the flame, that should give you the measure of him. Merwald's shoulders slump and he rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for? How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from
Fragmented our memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
I've seen apparitions like these elsewhere, since I became a watcher.
Oh, no. No, no, no. You too. You too.
All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes one to of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Aloth's eyes dart between you and Mewald. What exactly does he mean? What exactly does he mean? Surely something can be done. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, what would that have happened? How would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. Must be a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key.
The leaden key? It seems we share an enemy, Mordred. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets, secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
The leaden key caused my awakening. Could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go and search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me. Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Alright, let's just blast him. Let's get... Oh great, my mages are in the front line. Fantastic! Thank you. You are currently using your sword. You're going to back off. You're going to back off. You are definitely going to back off. Here. Right, you block that. You come over here. You shoot him. You come over here. Alright, that's fine. You come over here. You shoot them. Cool. I got through. Let's hit you with the ray of fire because that's my most damaging spell. Let's do an AoE again. You're still chanting. La 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 la. You... Oh, hang on. Do you actually have a resist buff? I think you might do. Could put down a area of healing. You could also burn Meyerwald. Right, you know what? Let's do this. Right there. Ow! Don't do that. It's not nice. Oh no, crap. It's Mordred that's hurting you. Sorry, Jarans. I know you like fire and everything, but that was a bit much. Right, let's bring you over here and then just drop a heal on you. Right, no, you're second. Melwood's a bit of a tough old nut, isn't he? Let's hit him with that. I think I'm just going to hit him with the same thing again. There we go. Marvellous. There is a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somewhat more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Melwood's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about the soul in this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somewhat palpable to you, as though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Orders are granted, speaking to the rest of us. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing, oh, for goodness sake. Its frayed ends writhing like tide pool and anemones. And you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate the strands. So I can repair the rope, binding Merwold's soul here as an eternal warden, or I can sever the rope, allowing Merwold to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Would Merwold want to have stayed here as a eternal guardian? That is the question. I think he probably would have, because he was kind of drawn here and he was trying to build it up and make it better. I'm going to have you bound here. The frayed pieces twist and fuse, and as the bond strengthens, the fibers become metal and the rope becomes a chain. You watch as Merwold's soul recedes into the floor, melding with it, spreading thin across it, until it is one with the entire place. A silent guardian. Alright,
Hey.
Let's loot him. Ooh, another book. Sweet. I'll have that. What spells did he have? Gave it to the wrong person. He has Thrust of Tattered Veils. Little damage, but having the high chance of disrupting enemy spellcasters. Oh, 1 second interrupt. That is quite nice. Corrosive Siphon. Bulwark against the elements. That is the damage resist spell that I didn't have, and I'd quite like to have. Fireball! I want that. I will burn Fireball. Yeah, I will burn Fireball, but I'll also buy it. I'll take Bulwark against the elements. It would be really nice if you could actually see how much money you have on the screen. I'm basically just going to be learning all the spells. Cool. Then Merwold's Grimoire can go into the box.
Hey.
I'm not going to bother getting Aloth on it because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be nicking everything myself.
The better part of valor.
The sickly sweet smell of rot rises from the heart.
All right then.
Right. Is that trapped?
A simple test. That's settled.
Money. Let's go and check this one. Yes, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That is indeed what a fireball is.
A simple test. That's settled.
And more money.
Hey.
Marvellous. A worn book lies on the table, its pages filled with nonsensical scrawls.
You cannot wait that older set? I don't want to discuss it.
Ooh, another wand. Who is it that didn't have a wand yet? Mordred. Mordred wants a wand. Mordred can then cast even more spells. Marvellous. Ivory Spiderling. You are
What?
currently ranged? Everyone ranged?
Hey.
Everyone's ranged.
Yeah!
Whoa, hello. Hello, Poppet. You lock them all into place. We'll blow them up.
Hey.
Yeah, we're good at blowing stuff up. That is the benefit of having 2 mages in the party. Stuff just dies. And there we go. How much longer do I plan on going for? That is a good question. Started a bit later than I intended. But we're getting a good crowd, so... An hour? Hour and a half? Something like that.
Of course.
Ooh, those Arab corpses. Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? I want it. Give it to me. It is a ring of searing flames. Grants combusting wounds 3 per rest. Foe AoE 5 burn damage over time when dealt damage. Oh, cool. So that is the same spell as Durant's has. I'm going to give that to Edda, seeing as you're on the front line.
Hey.
Cobblestones and bricks are bound to the rusted old cart by thick spider
course.
webs. I think we're going to be fighting spiders. Oh, hello. Might as well blow them up.
I'm here.
There we go. Huzzah.
Hey.
Much loot. Ooh, and we got a key. Nice.